The paper had barely cooled from my hands before she tossed it into the trash. No pause, no glance, just a flick of her wrist. The wooden frame struck the edge of the bin, cracked, and landed face down among coffee grounds and old paper towels. Elena didn't even look up. She sat there, phone in hand, thumb gliding across the screen, that faint smile curving her lips, the same one that used to be for me. "You can't keep giving me this handmade stuff," she said, her tone clean and effortless, like she practiced it. At the table, our daughter gave a little snort. "You can't beat Mom's new boyfriend, Dad." Then she laughed, a sharp, metallic sound that didn't belong to a child. I didn't speak, didn't move, just stared at the trash can, at the splinter of the frame sticking out, streaked with yesterday's coffee. Something inside me shifted then, quietly, like a latch turning. It had been coming for a long time. The late nights, the secret smiles, the sudden silences when I entered a room. Messages she turned face down. I told myself it was just stress, routine, exhaustion. But denial has a hum of its own, a dull, constant sound behind every conversation. That night, she went out again, said she was meeting friends. I watched her from the window. White coat, red lipstick, the one she never wore for me. Upstairs, our daughter's music leaked faintly through her headphones. I sat alone in the dark, my fingers still stained with varnish from a frame she'd thrown away. I had spent weeks carving it, her name woven into the grain, subtle and hidden, Yele. Only I knew it was there, and she discarded it not because it was ugly, but because it came from me. The next morning, I started noticing things. Not like a jealous fool, calmly, deliberately. Her phone buzzed on the counter, a number I didn't recognize. I memorized it, didn't open it. Later, in her car, the faint scent of a man's cologne, sharp, expensive. She came home later and later. Mom's working late again. Our daughter would grin. "You should try it sometime." I smiled back. They mistook my quiet for weakness. At night, I worked in my studio. No music, no lights, just a silver flash of the knife. I wasn't carving wood anymore. I was shaping truth. I called an old friend who ran a small gallery. Told him I had something new. "Bring it in," he said. But I didn't take a new piece. I took the discarded frame, cleaned it, mended the crack until it looked intentional, like a healed scar. On the back, I engraved a single line, for the one who couldn't see. A week later, the patterns became impossible to ignore. Her girls' nights, always in the same part of town, the same hours. One Thursday, I followed her. I watched her enter a restaurant. A man stood up to greet her, his hand resting too easily on her waist. That was enough. The truth doesn't shout. It settles, heavy, permanent. When she came home that night, I asked, "How was dinner?" She froze for half a breath, then smiled. "Delicious." I nodded. "I'm glad." That silence that followed, it belonged to me. She could feel it pressing around her like cold air. 2 days later, my friend called. "It's sold," he said. "What?" "The frame. A critic bought it for $150,000. Said it had soul." I almost laughed. "You're serious?" "Completely. I put it in the front window, full price with your name." That evening, I took Elena and our daughter downtown. Told them I wanted to celebrate our anniversary. We strolled past the gallery, by chance, or so she thought. Her eyes caught it immediately. The frame gleaming beneath the lights. The brass plaque below it. The discarded gift by Michael Hale, $150,000. She stopped walking. Our daughter frowned. "Wait, that's..." "Yes," I said quietly. "It is..." Elena's mouth opened, but no words came. Her reflection in the glass looked back at her, smiling, years younger. I didn't explain. I didn't have to. That night, I slept soundly for the first time in months. By morning, the house was silent. No footsteps, no laughter, no lies. The gallery called again. Another buyer wanted commission. I looked at my hands, the same hands that once made gifts no one valued. Now they created truth. Elena tried to call once. I let it ring. Some messages don't need to be answered. Some lessons teach themselves.